What it do? We back again with another one. Breaking news. 17-year-old stabbed in East Harlem. And 3 injured in overnight shooting on Fulton Street. We're going to start with the first one. Let's get into it.
Video tonight of a violent altercation in East Harlem that left a 17-year-old dead and a 62-year-old facing murder charges. Christy Kalishian hears from witnesses.
Elderly people are catching bodies now. They definitely need to bring. I never thought I'd say this, but they need to bring back stop and frisk.
2 young men, a 22-year-old and 17-year-old, walk into K Street Food on 2nd Ave just after 6 Friday night, along with another man they bump into at the door.
2 young guys came in here. He already upset, very upset.
Moon Shin owns K Street Food. She asked that we not show her face. She says the man the 2 young men bumped into was placing a food order while the 2 young men stood behind, making comments.
He got very upset, and he said, pissing me off, but 2 young guys pushing it everywhere, here, there.
What started in the restaurant spilled out onto the sidewalk. We're pausing right here when that man who police identify as 62-year-old Saul We're pausing right restaurant spilled out onto the sidewalk. We're pausing right here when that man who police identify as 62-year-old and 17-year-old walk into K Street Food on 2nd Ave just after 6 Friday night, along with another man they bump into at the door.
2 young guys came in here.
Year-old in 62 to the sidewalk. We're pausing right here when that man who police identify as 62-year-old Saul Sanchez is seen stabbing the 17-year-old in the torso. The teen's 22-year-old friend, who police said was stabbed in the left arm, came to his defense, throwing a chair at Sanchez.
I never see people dying in front of my face.
Police say that 17-year-old, who was identified as Carlos Rivas, was taken to Harlem Hospital, where he later died. 62-year-old Sanchez, who police say was cut in the forehead, left after the fight, then returned to the scene, spoke to cops, and was taken into custody. Sanchez was later charged with second-degree murder and assault and fourth-degree criminal possession of a weapon.
Can't really argue with people out here because you never know.
I'm nervous and I'm scary. When he heard, I see his mother. I was just thinking his mother. Yeah, because I'm a mother too, so.
Police say it still isn't clear what exactly sparked the fight. In East Harlem, Christy Kalishian, CBS News, New York.
Jesus Christ. Bro, it seems like every day, and it seems like it has been every single day since the new year started. Well, it's been like this all last year too, but since New Year started, it seems like people are just dropping at an unprecedented rate. But I think it's just a carryover from next year. Ain't nothing gonna change. Crime rate is still gonna be up, still gonna be through the roof. And I notice that's just how it is in these democratic cities, man. People just killing each other left and right. This wasn't necessarily a situation of some gangbangers or some thugs or whatever the case may be. It just looked like an altercation that went left in the restaurant, because we don't know too much details of what happened, because Chingling wasn't given too much, you know what I'm saying, of what went down in the restaurant for them to start like fighting and for him to pull out a knife and stab him. He probably thinking these dudes gonna jump me. He's an older man, so I can kind of understand. But now you going out for second-degree murder for stabbing the kid. So was it really worth it? Most likely it wasn't. But that's just the way it goes. Another one bites the dust. I think that's why, me personally, I can't wait to move into one of them red states, them gun states, to where I could carry around some protection out here. Because in these blue states, it's pretty much the criminals have the upper hand. Because a criminal don't care about the law. He's going to carry a gun regardless. He don't care if it's illegal, not illegal. He's a criminal. He don't care. So he's going to shoot, stab, do whatever he got to do. But the law-abiding citizens, the people who just trying to make it day by day, get to their job and take care of their family, their life is at risk because they can't have none to protect themselves. And when you do protect yourself, now you being treated like a criminal. They want to question you and this, that, and the third, and looking into your whole background, and as if like you some type of criminal. So these blue states is the worst. New York, California is just a cesspool. That's all it's becoming. But that's the end of that video. Let's get into this next one here.
We continue following an early morning shooting in Cypress Hills that left 3 people injured. News 12's Karina Gary is along Ashford and Fulton Street with what we know at this time as police continue their search for the suspect.
Yes, we know that 2 of those victims, a 37-year-old man and a 27-year-old woman, were taken to the hospital after a shooting broke out here at the El Nuevo Típico restaurant just after 1 this morning. Police telling News 12 that the woman was shot twice in her left leg and a bullet grazed the man's abdomen. They say a third victim, a 38-year-old man, later walked into the police station with a gunshot injury to his left hand. He told them he was involved in the same incident. According to police, this all happened after a verbal argument broke out between an unknown male and the 3 victims. The man shot all 3 people and then fled in an unknown direction. This area here around Fulton Street is no stranger to shootings. Back in September, we covered a shooting less than 600 feet from this very one that left 1 person injured. That being said, shooting incidents were slightly down in 2024 in the 75th precinct, which covers Cypress Hills.
Oh, and that it was down in that one particular precinct covering that one particular area because the crime rate overall is up. Don't let anybody tell you any different. The crime rate is up significantly.
That's according to police data. 55 incidents were reported in 2023 and 51 in 2024. And
oh my God. Progress. 3 less shootings. What? Good job.
Police
Good job.
continuing their investigation
like,
as a police cruiser was back
it
on
was
the
54 last year. I was 51. This is so. Why would you even mention that? As if like that's an accomplishment. Oh, 3 less shootings. What?
Scene around 8 this morning. We'll make sure to keep you updated as more information becomes available. For now, in Cypress Hills, Karina Gary, News 12 Brooklyn.
We continue.
Almost can't keep up with all the murders, assaults, the shootings, the random shootings. You really got to keep your head on a swivel out here because people are crazy. Arguing, going back and forth with people. Make sure you have, if you're a woman, have your pepper spray, a knife, have something on you. Fuck with the lawyers, fuck with the police talking about. You got to protect yourself. Because the criminals, they're going to have the upper hand on your ass. And you're going to be dead, and the police are going to come scrape your body the fuck up, and they're going to move on with their lives. And that's just going to be the story of your life, and that's what's going to be on your casket. You died by the hand of a dope fiend, running around acting crazy. Because the police don't stop crimes. They come after the crime has already been committed and arrest people. So while you're a victim, they're going to come. If you make it, take you to the hospital, whatever the case may be, or scrape your body up off the street. Throw you in the morgue, autopsy your ass, and you're buried by the end of the week, and that's going to be the story of your life. So you don't want to go out like that, so keep something on you. Fuck what they talking about out here. Because the criminals got something on them, keep something on you. That's all I can tell you. But that's the end of that. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll be back to y'all with another one.